This guy would run miles for air. He dumped miles for air, but Miles got a girlfriend. The guy doesn't care. That pisses him off. He considers it evil. He's not the original Freddy Krueger. He's as shit as the sequels. Fuck this non-weed smoking teetotal faggot Kruger. He wouldn't get stoned in a flat with Medusa. He thinks he's gangster because he once got a crack for his computer that he could illegally download Back to the Future. No, Kruger, you're a loser and your ears are so deep you should change your name to Scuba. Did anybody see Definition's face after that Flex Digits haymaker? Definition didn't even know he'd been punched till he went online a day later. See, the problem is, you just rhyme for rhyme's sake, looking like you were born and raised by snakes that got raped by apes on a fucking blind date. Get your mind straight and your act together. And fuck you, Flex Digits, my accent's better. Chesterfield is small, shit and boring. Simple and plain. Local news headline, man slips in the rain. Scouse and proud, I shout it loud, I'll slap the childish temper tantrums out your mouth, and I haven't got a fucking clue if living in prison is hard, but it was for you with that dick in your ass. Listen, I'm Oshea, I will rip him apart. I'm so gangster I once had a shit on a shark. This is a huge fuck you to all you internet geeks who create these fake accounts and cause internet beef. Well, sorry kids, that don't interest me, so fuck you, your mouse, your keyboard and your Windows XP. At the last blood in the water, I made a fucking idiot of myself, but he sort of evens it out because he's a fucking idiot himself. He chills with that Andy Milanakis. That says everything. I'll keep it simple. You have sex with him. And how come all you Cali Italians all look Mexican? You probably don't to Americans, but you do to us, because over here there's fucking loads less of them. Listen, you trigger-happy cunts, we're more smooth. I'm surprised you didn't enter this battle right at the end of round 3. World War II. Forget the American jokes, because that shit's too easy. But this next stuff is the God's honest truth, believe me. See, ever since I heard we were battling, I went on your Facebook, had a little glance over your pictures, and ever since that day, look, I've been having wanks over your missus. Listen, for this second verse, I'm on some bone crusher shit, kid. I ain't never scared. And fuck a hometown advantage, I'll beat you anywhere. Liverpool, London, West Coast, East Coast, Delaware. I squeeze toast and got fucking butter everywhere. All about as gangster as Parappa the Rapper. I'll have your California dreaming like the mamas and papas. And fuck Frank Stacks. He's a gimmick. If you want to talk about pint glasses, you get beaten with it. And I don't give a fuck how old Andy Milanakis is. It's paedophilic. I don't hate America. I don't hate Canada. I certainly don't hate Asia. And I don't hate Africa. It's just in rap battles, there's no real great barriers. So wherever the fuck you're from, you're Mars and AIDS carrier. I'm an over-exaggerate stereotypes till I'm in my burial site. It's better than lying about how I've had a terrible life. So check this. If you're Italian, you're a chef or a plumber. If you're Coolers, you're an excellent runner. Listen, if you're a wool, you go to bed with your brother, and no matter who the fuck you are, I had sex with your mother. I'm about to give him hell. He's got a 3D CD so we can see it shit as well. I'm not gonna lie, I prepared most of this in 5 days because I've had bigger fish to fry than this faggot. By the way, if anyone's interested, haddock. Ben's low, but I think you're trash. More irritating than a fucking pimple rash, and I'll leave you in a box. Simple as. He, lads, is the type of MC I easily breeze through. He probably thinks all British people drink tea. We do. I'll murder this batty. I'm serving him badly. Have him fleeing the country like Colonel Gaddafi. Listen, my name hold weight like Bender's feet. Listen, fucking with Oshea, you'll get sent to sleep. And British gas is the only time I give a fuck about expensive heat. Okay. I know all about the famine, and I do not mean to take the piss. There's no need for an exchange of fists. I'm just stating this. When your family was in Ireland, mine was in England with a fucking plate of chips. As you can see from me, that was and still is one of my family's favourite dish. You know what we wash that shit down with? Waffles, hash browns and Quaver's crisps. I hate stereotypes, because most of the time they never be right and always paint places in such a negative light. I mean, they say the Irish are drunken, violent, degenerate types. Moving on. I've got nothing but respect for DFI, but you come with that stereotypical Scouse bullshit and I won't let that BS fly and turn your fucking house show to a scene from fucking CSI. Look, forget all those political quotes, because I'm all about the lyrical jokes, like there was an Irishman, an Englishman, a Scotsman, a Welshman, a black man, a white man, an Indian and a Chinese man sat in a pub, and you bird shagged them all because you're an absolute slut. I'm about to rip him up, pull out the Stanley blade and I'll fucking leave him with some motherfucking vicious cuts. The other night I watched some Gaelic football, didn't I? Did I fuck? Just start looking and learn my lyrics, cooking, they burn you on a one-way ticket out of this bitch like you never motherfucking booked a return. And I don't mean to fucking start touching a nerve, but I don't fucking care if you can fill 100 words when you bust your verse, because your fucking accent makes you sound like a tape recorder stuck in reverse. And then I remembered you set your house on fire. Unfortunate him. Firearm, firebomb, shots fired when the fucking wire's on. I'll make it simple. Your house plus a giant fire, gone. You think that's bad and that's wrong? Your house was on fire. Lloyd Banks song. Listen. Anyway, no, I apologise for that. That's enough of the fire jokes. I'm a liar, folks. More fucking fire jokes. Listen. Ness Lee, you best be on your fucking A game or make way, because today I feel like a fucking runaway freight train. See, where the mouth in Atlanta is you a piss poor dancer, plus your mother's so dirty I shagged her and me dick caught cancer. You don't want no fucking trouble with those. One punch leave man with the bloodiest nose, half his face looking like the fucker suffered a stroke. Plus you do not want to know what I've got tucked in this coat. It's a lighter. So don't be thinking that you tough like I be giving a damn when I can flick a light and leave you shook like primitive man. He's in a crazy gang. He's a Wimbledon fan. Lad, you look like a reggae version of the Michelin Band. Let's go. See, you may be a big star in Atlanta, but you're hated here, and let's make it clear, pouring liquor out for any reason is a fucking waste of beer. Listen, 99% of the fucking lines in this fucking scene are fictional. It just so happens I'd rather rap about shagging your nan than fucking being a criminal. But talking about criminals, Americans, right, I like you, that's been said from the start, but you don't half make it fucking hard. You gave us Elvis, Jimi Hendrix, we took them to the art. We gave you John Lennon and you blew his fucking head apart. You don't understand. I'm blessed on some Bernie Mac shit. One punch I'll have him face the wrong way like a journey backwards. My bars leave the crowd amazed like early magic. Your bars are old and stale like a Boxing Day turkey sandwich. See, all that bars over jokes bullshit is for nerdy faggots, because we're both grown adults. None of it really matters. I fucking hate you cockney bellends. With all your rhyme and slang and your mad words, you'd probably go to a German restaurant and order a fucking bratwurst. We've both been racist and said some bad shit. Let's just draw the line under it. We'll call it even. Plus, there's no way I can be racist. I've got at least 3 DVDs starring Morgan Freeman. So, one punch, what a feeling. I'll have you dancing off the ceiling. They call me the brains of the operation, Bobby fucking Heenan. And I ain't chatting, bagging the Bobby or fucking blasting the shotty. I'm talking shit I seen live on Embarrassing Bodies. See, imagine battle rap without jokes. It'd be depressing as shit. That's why we call his mother Mutton, dressed as a pig. Listen, and I ain't telling a lie. I have one hell of a time thinking of those more intelligent, cleverer rhymes. So I resort back to shit like, I'll sever your spine. Your rap style off the top ain't as clever as mine. And people think, O'Shea's fell off. The new school have left them behind. Simply because there's no intention of mine to develop a style that caters for a bunch of snapback wearing faggots and American guys. See, what they do is they hear your wordplay and just assume it's genius. But what they don't realise is, usually it's just meaningless, tedious, easy shit. You just take a whole load of words on a similar topic, you start to cut it and chop it until it makes some sort of sense, and you're like, motherfucker, I've got it. So for example, Arnie and Sylvester Stallone films, a Terminator Predator as if it was Rambo, tell his bare true lies until she going commando. I'll run up in your spot with the bangers and mash. I'll put the gun up in the grill, jack the tango and cash. I'll go next door to where his beard works, Subway, start demanding a sandwich. She don't pass me it quick enough, I'll raise her, because to me she's just expendable collateral damage. You've been a good competitor, Tony, but you're still coming up too short like a couple midgets. Plus they call me a group of bad-mannered women the way but I be fucking bitches. Fuck the internet. I roll with trolls that live under bridges who wave more sticks than 100 wizards. Lad, so you a great MC, Tony, a crazy writer. I just think your bars take too long to get the fucking job done. You're like a lazy sniper. I admit, my rapping's all over the place. I'm like a lady driver, but my punches disfigure faces like Katie Piper's. See, where was you 4 years ago, Toe? In the blistering cold, probably calling us nerds while sitting at home. Probably one of those that couldn't leave Blizzard alone. Funny how don't flop so acceptable now, the bigger it's grown. Yeah, so I'll do him like that. I'll shoot him like brat and have his fam lying flat like a suicide pact. See, I'm Oshea. I'm known for bringing heat like fucking stolen cars. You're known as being weak like a Semtex shoulder barge. So disrespectful, squinting, looking past me. Oh, my bad. I apologise. I don't mean to sound racist. I lied, lad. You Koreans are personified by no solid foundations. Some terrible health and safety, awful human rights. Abortions in Korea are called how to use a knife. I'm devouring this geek like some sweet and sour. His eastern side's like hiya, his western side's like pizza power. Listen, before I get into the verse, when you battled Bloodstroke, you said me standing next to him was like Butterbean had bought a donkey. You standing next to your boys looked like reverse slavery. These 3 guys have bought a honky. You're fucking lame. You got no tricks up your sleeve. You're like a crap magician. Your shit doesn't add up. Bad mathematician. Oshea let the tech go like a 5-to-school lab assistant. If it wasn't for Sprungy, you'd be the fattest bastard in Britain. You, Hulk, I don't know these 2 guys, but all you mans are bitches. You got no flow, no shows, no booking for gigs. My man is snitch, talking to pigs, go fucking jump off a bridge. Osh will stick a 4-foot fork in your ribs. He's so stupid this bird wanted a Kindle for Christmas. He bought us some twigs. Yeah.
You're a legend, I love you, but that's round 1. Fuck you.
That was round 1. Fuck me. This is round 2. Fuck you. One punch from my right would leave Tyson a mess. It's like he's hoovering with the Grim Reaper the way he's Dyson with death. Catch me fucking his tart in Goodison Park. As she's sucking my ass, I let out a thunderous fart. Listen, that shit was so violent, nearly cut it in half. It was a wonderful start to our relationship. 10 minutes later, I hate the chick. Now, I don't want no random Asian kid jumping on stage and slating this. So I'm not gonna say that I'd rape the bitch, but I'll stab her 340 times in the neck, push her head off, climb on top and take a shit. Catch Oshea in his mum's bed, blazing a big fat bughead. She wants to watch Coronation Street. I want to watch Judge Dredd. Right? There's no Sky Plus. One of us is going to be upset. She said, it's my house. I'm watching Corrie. 10 minutes later, his mum's dead. And guess what I'm watching? Judge Dredd. Fucking with me, you'll have to kill yourself. That's the only way you're going to be in less pain. Because they call me the bakery nimbus cloud. The way my bread rain. Listen, I'm a gangster. You're a wanker. I smoke the best weed, you smoke the dragon. They call me Santa, because at Christmas I deliver coke in wagons. You know I'm high. You said you've got to go home tomorrow. Bye. To get home, you've got to fly. I hope the plane doesn't crash, but I still hope on that flight you die. You are a pussy. Tell me. Period. And this is you Americans. When my Glock bust, oh what a rush. You have 1 gun, but I have 8 arms, so it's not a fuss. Octopus. Every American in the room's like, We're like, what the fuck?